Okay. I'm immediately drawn to the Ancestors Oracle. And it's not the Angels and Ancestors, it's this one. Ancestor Lessons that is coming through really, really strong. I have no idea what this one is. What else is coming through? Ugh. Marquetti and the Lantern. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, immediately drawn to this flame. This is the order they came in. This one, Marquetti, and the Lantern. All right. The blind for Renee. Clairaudience is bringing me, I write the songs. Something about the music of your soul that's been unsung for a long time. Don't worry about the pitch. Don't worry about anything else. I write the song. Your poet's heart needs honored. Renee, your poet heart needs honored. It says connect with past loved ones. Sense, feel, reconnect. Connect with water. This is fluidity. This is spirit. This is the suit of love and emotions and spirituality. Ocean. This is saying water spirits. And this is also saying hydrate. But I think this is more connecting with the I write the songs energy. I think that's Manilow that sings that. Honor the deities. Prayers, offerings, and honor the deities around you. What I'm getting is you need to literally write whatever poem and do not judge, do not edit, do not criticize. Let the words pour out of you like water. Let the words and the emotions pour from you, pour forward. Doesn't mean you have to ever share them, so take that pressure off. It doesn't have to be perfect. The ancestors are trying to move fire through you to transform, to move the amber. This is coming through as the color of amber. Move the amber through. There's sacredness in the way amber preserves things. I'm not sure why or what or even how. I believe that's so because it's coming through so strongly. But there's sacredness in the way that there's a lesson in the amber and it's important. Now what else is coming through? The songs that are the songs we cry to are as important as the love songs that honor the big romance. And you have the ability to write through a poetic form, through a turn of a word, and heal your heart, heal yourself almost as instantaneously as you let it flow to the page. This is a spiritual gift that I don't know even what it's called. It's different than automatic writing. It's different. It's when you allow the words to speak through here, the chakra to be unblocked, you let the words of the ancestors and the lessons and the healings come through. Just like boom, heartache, vigilance, reincarnation. It's more than just the love songs. It's more than just the heartache. There's a dedication to the words and experiencing it. By the time that you actually write it through, there's many times in human history where people weren't literate. They didn't even know how to write. But that doesn't mean they didn't experience things. But when we write this and our ancestors are trying to prompt us to write this lesson, let it be unearthed. Let this lesson that has come again, or if we're living a life and familiar with this lesson, we clear something through this. This is huge. This is vigilance in doing this. And the poetry doesn't have to be sing-song rhymey. It doesn't have to be make sense. It just has to be the written form of the word from the poet's heart, transcends emotion, transcends pain, has the ability to heal, to connect, and has the ability to save because it acts as a salve and a balm. B-A-L-M, as a balm. It's the ointment for the soul that helps heal the heart. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to see what's on this side of heartache and what's this side. We're getting a little bit ancestors and past lifey here that I want to see. One on each side because I just do. And this is where it's going. So this is where we're going. What do we got here? Okay. All right. I'm paying attention. Wow. This is crazy shit coming through. This is you were seen as the dealer. You were seen as the person that was dealing the cards, dealing things out. This is also giving me really, really Mississippi River. Yeah, it's Mississippi River steamboats, that kind of thing. The gambling casinos on the boats in the, I don't know, what of the century, long time ago. It's like you were the one who had the really good hand, the cards, but you were always running a con. And because of this, because you were so guarded, there was heartache that happened. I think you went on the run. There's something really big coming in here. You were the one that had the wise key. You had the knowledge. It's like you would have been somebody that was able to do, and I'm not saying you're doing this now. I'm saying you were able to do this then. You would be able to read what was coming in. There's like people that would play blackjack and be card counters or blah, blah, blah. Or you could read faces, read people coming in. You knew how to do it. You were a good dealer at the table. Good dealer at the table. This is what's showing up. This was you able to read what's going on, able to do a thing or two and make things really happen in an interesting way. You had the knowledge and the skills to do this. This is somewhere near the Mississippi. This is somewhere what this is. Now, if I tell you this is steamboat on the Mississippi, you could literally look that up and maybe find that. Or you might have to go back a few generations further. And because I tell you river, river, and we have Egypt in this water here, it doesn't mean necessarily it's Mississippi. It's Mississippi River is my point of reference. It could just as easily be a river somewhere else in a historic time further back. This is something for you to explore. This is something where you've been before. You understand this. You understand this. Fortune favors you highly when you play the hand you're dealt. You don't ever get a bad hand. The dealer always knows what's in her hand, and she knows what are the odds of the people in the other one. House always wins. You always know what's in your hand and how to play it well. You never get in a bum hand. So if you think in life you've got a raw deal or a jip or a ripoff, understand that you have the know-how how to play any hand that's dealt. You could be dealt the shittiest hand of cards and win the big thing. Vigilance, because you practice this, you play this, you look, you observe. You're keen in what you perceive. You're keen in connecting emotionally. You're keen in connecting what's going on, and you're keen in writing things down. This is a lifetime where you've had this before. Now you have the poet's heart that's asking you to move forward, to connect with the way that you read and understand people on a little deeper level. Less transactional than a dealer would be. More offering, but still using your empathy, your skills as an empath in this life to connect and transmute what this is. The cards that you've been dealt in this life need honored through the writing. This is just a hint. It's not necessarily how you have to proceed. It's a reference point. It's not a go-to. This is more the go-to. Wow. Emotional energy. This is saying emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. And look at this. This is huge transformation. Huge, huge, huge. Huge transformation here. Huge. This is having all the colors that you've gone through, all the colors that are really painted in, dialed in, and understanding. Understanding the elemental. When I think of elementals, I think of like fairies and sprites and my guide Nell. That's an elemental type of energy. The emotional energy connects you to the elementals and the other realm. This is something important for you. Particularly this color palette in this wings is connected with these. Look at this. You've got all of this coming through very, very strongly. All right, what else does the Lantern Oracle have for you? Home is saying, may your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, and light and pleasure lives. This is what you're reclaiming. I'm going to move this up here. Hopefully, well, I'll move it up here so you can see it. Move it up here. This is a reclaiming, hopefully. I want you to see this well. And this should be recording just fine. Then the other thing is inner integration. There's a place, equilibrium. There's integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect that life has on us. This is giving me, again, the ancestors, the cogs in the machine. This is something really beautiful. It's like each ancestor has done their part, and now you're doing your part in a different role, in a different way. You're going from this mode of the dealer player energy to the poet's energy. And both have been there. You've been in this role before. You've also been in the poet role before, but now you're integrating both together, fusing together. When you bravely risk your heart, this is something huge for you. When you write through the heartache with a vigilant truth, this is important for you. When you do this, wow, then the gift of the reincarnation, the life, the connectedness expands and grows even more. Then you get past that lesson and move forward even more. Then you achieve purpose. The emotional energy becomes vibrant, colored vibrant. The gray isn't gray anymore. The water becomes full of life, full of color, fluid, moving. The amber magic is restored. That's complete. That's what I've got. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to go hit stop and then I'll come right back around. Okay. Just wow.